This question's from Jake. He asks, what motivates you? What's your intrinsic motivation to create new music? Where does your drive stem from? How does it feel that your music is the soundtrack to some people's daily lives? So what motivates me to make music, or what's the drive to make music? That's like a tough question. I really love how small a song is compared to the impact it has. So it's just like this, like 3 minutes of your life. It's so confined, but one song could echo for a century and affect millions of people. It makes me think of a mountain birthing through a pinhole. It's just such a small moment of creation, and it could ripple through so many lives. That really super fascinating to me. And I think about that when I write any song. Like, how many people are going to use this song as a tool to get someplace emotionally, or how many people are going to use this song to help them stand back up again. And there's just millions of people who can be affected by one song. Whereas I love movies and I love other forms of creation, but a movie requires thousands and thousands of people potentially to make. It takes, who knows, like a year, 2 years to finish the movie. And that will too have an echo, but it's improbable that you will make like 5 movies in a month. Whereas a song, you can birth a bunch of mountains from many pinholes, in a short frame of time. So I guess the society utility of a song compared to the labor required to make the song seems imbalanced. I could make a song in a week, and if it connects correctly, that song can echo for a century. That's like crazy. That's that's very cool to me. So I think that's what gets me up, gets me doing it. I know that when I complete a song, I'm reaching for someone to pull them out of something, and that's inspiring to me. I really love that. I guess the ugly side of motivation is maybe there's some deep well of insecurity that one tries to fill up with public validation. So it's like respecting myself has been such a journey that it's possible that I've used the admiration of listeners to make up for my own incapability to develop my own confidence. It's possible that I've used the adoration of the people who love my music as a kind of placeholder for my own self-love. So in all of my empty spaces, I would put oh, well, this person thinks I'm great, and this person thinks I'm great, and that person, without myself thinking I'm great, right? So I think it was used maybe as a crutch, or I think just seeking validation from a huge group of people can imply a level of insecurity. So it's possible that I'm motivated by my own insecurity. That it's oh, I need to drop another song, because if I don't, what value do I have? And this is me. I'm just answering this as honestly as I can. I'm kind of navigating it in my own mind as I'm giving the answer. I'm super aware that one day I'm gonna die. So every day I think, how could I maximize my societal utility as Kai? So I'm okay, I'm here. I feel like doing good for others is good. That feels like something human. It feels like something that one can wrap one's purpose around. When I make a song and I have that feeling oh, this could help people, I'm just filled with purpose. I feel okay, I'm here as Kai, and I can do these things, and I have these skills. So every day, I'm going to make sure that my time here was worth it for those around me. But, and then there's also the other motivation of, so music isn't only the music, you're attracting people. And I hope that the people I attract will be inspired by what I'm doing to a degree. Hopefully that happens, I don't know. But I think about that. I just hope that everything that I I hope I represent something like when all is said and done, I hope I represent an inspired goodness in a lot of people. I hope people woke up wanting to smile more than they did before they like entered my world. Or maybe people were more dang man, it really almost like makes me emotional to talk about. Holy. Alrighty. I just want to like inspire courage, you know? I'm totally an independent musician trying to make a living off of something that people in my own life have told me was like a pipe dream. People have told me that I'll never make it in music, make it. I feel like we should be here to slay our dragons, you know? So I hope I inspire you to slay your dragon because you're watching me slay mine. I hope other people will bloom more from being engaged in my world. So that hopefully when they bloom, the people in their worlds will bloom too. So I think, man, maybe that's why ultimately I make music, because I want everyone to win. And I want to help people. I make music because I can like maximize my creative output, which then maximizes my effect on other human beings, which then maximizes their potential, hopefully, you know? So, yeah, man, it's like not about the music only for me. I'm definitely not, you know, when I see artists, you know, trying to be super cool or going for like a weird vibe or they're trying so hard to achieve an image, I don't have any desire to do that, man. It just makes me so uncomfortable. I'm like, dude, I'm a human being. We're all human beings. And I know there's a level of escapism in artists that do that, but I really would rather help people accept who they are and become the best version of themselves rather than idealizing artists who are kind of like fantasies, who are just like fabrications. They're just made up. Alright, so if you enjoyed this, you can watch the whole thing on my Patreon, and the link is in my bio. Patreon's a subscription service, so you could subscribe to me essentially for any monthly amount, $7 and above. You can give whatever you'd like, it all goes to me. And you get to see behind the scenes stuff or extended videos, songs before they're released, stuff like that. So if you want to be a part of that, that would be amazing. The link is in my bio probably, or just on my website. I think there's 46 of you now. That's like so amazing. Thank you so much. Anyway, Jake, I hope that answered your question. I think that might be all I got. I hope that was coherent.
Life's got sprinkles, cupcake, everything's sweet.